Okay, let's have a little talk today about something that's definitely gonna be in the Elder Scrolls 6 whenever that game is released. It'll be sometime in the next decade or so, I'm assuming. Anyways, though, I don't think this is a question of, is this going to be in the game? It was so successful in Fallout 4, it would be really stupid if Bethesda didn't put base building into the Elder Scrolls 6, and one would assume that's going to be a slightly updated version of it that's probably more or less almost identical to the one you see in Fallout 4. If you're not familiar with it for whatever reason, that's fine. In Fallout 4, you get little settlement areas where you can create bases. You can build buildings and items and have settlers move into these makeshift villages that you create. You can use everyday household items to extract their raw materials in order to make things like beds and power, obviously guard stations, you can grow crops, and a whole lot more, and that really does lend itself perfectly into the Elder Scrolls universe. So of course we're going to see that in the Elder Scrolls 6, but I think there will be a couple twists on it, because when you think about it, there's a couple things that would be really great to see in the upcoming game. And the biggest one to me is that not only will you be able to create a settlement of your own from a regular plot of land that has nothing on it or very few buildings, but it would be a great idea as well to allow you to become the leader, the mayor, or the thane, whatever, of these small villages that might be on the map wherever the game takes place, and then allow you to manage them and bring in new settlers and NPCs and kind of build your own town and city with the pre-existing ones as well. So as a comparison, say that you could become the mayor of Morthal and kind of manage how that city works. You can bring in some new settlers, you can specialize the city, make some new buildings, tear some down, create your own storefronts, blacksmiths, and plenty more, your own player house of course, and a whole lot else that would be great to see in the game. And then, of course, you get those little small camping areas, or you get like a big plot of farmland or something that you can turn into whatever else you want as well. But altogether, that would be a great addition to the game. So this is kind of my open letter. This is like the one thing that I really want to see make it into the Elder Scrolls 6 from Fallout 4. A lot of stuff in that game I felt was dumbed down from other games in Bethesda's franchises thus far, but the base building, in my opinion, was a really welcome addition, so I'd really love to see something like that. You know, I'd love to run around through Hammerfell or elsewhere or wherever, go find some wooden spoons, turn those into wood, make some chairs, make some beds, get some Argonians to come move in, do all my menial labor, all that stuff. That'd be great to have. Heck, it's even worth mentioning that we could potentially be seeing that implemented into the main cities as well, like Imperial City or any capital in any of the provinces. That would be really interesting as well. I don't think it's going to happen to that scale because that's a lot to undertake and a lot to make sure works properly. And honestly, you could really mess up those cities and a lot of the quests that take place in them. So these smaller villages and plots of land, probably the better idea. So I want to know, what do you think about this idea? Let me know in the comments. Would you like to see this implemented into the Elder Scrolls 6, or would you like to see base building be abandoned altogether? Do you have any other opinions or ideas for the game? Let me know what they are. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd be super appreciative. If you didn't, thumbs it down. That's coolsies. I am PattyJack. I will see you guys next time.